y'all. CNS Travel, Texas Cruiser, and Adventures with Uncle Dave. You know what time it is. Let's talk about it. Yeah.
What's happening? How's everybody doing?
This is Rick Wade, Texas Cruiser.
From ports to decks and all that's new. Grab your drink, we got the cruise crew for you. When new, let's talk about it, yeah. Cruise tips, ship flips, where you want.
Everybody, hope everybody's doing good tonight.
Here on the Carnival Liberty.
Some great news coming from Port of Galveston.
This trip, we're going full speed, no script, just grip that shit.
There we go.
Hey, Rick. All right.
Hey,
Yes.
It
takes a village.
Hey, Robert.
What's happening? What's happening?
Where the heck did we go? I
Dude,
swear, man, we didn't go to the bar.
That's where I was, and I came home to catch this, and I'm like, all right, here I am. What do we do? You know,
What do we do? And I said, well, I started working on maybe just do another, a show, a quick live for both of us.
Yeah.
And I was halfway going through that, and all of a sudden I heard a countdown going. I said, "Whoa, wait a minute!" So I jumped back over.
I saw it. I was like, "Oh wow!" Oh, sure.
I just hit copy of the link to send to you. Say, "Hey, jump on this right quick. We do."
Yeah, sir.
I learned that technique from Vicky. So. Vicky taught me how to do that.
Okay, so we got Cruising Chris M. Hello, Chris. Big Stu. Yes. Who else we got in here? We got a bunch of people in here.
Oh yeah, we got some folks here. I saw Linda Montemayor,
Malcolm Ross, Nelly.
Emma.
I'm not even going to attempt that last name.
Just call it. That's Old Nelly. Old Nelly.
All right, and we got Cheryl. Cruising is fun anytime. We got Foodie Vicky. Robert Flavor. We got this old fart Texas the Cruiser. We got Linda. What else we got in here? I saw a few people.
Yep. We got a good crowd. Got a very good. Hey, there's an Adventures of Uncle Dave. How about that?
I'm there. Yeah, that old sport. That was controversial cruising.
Big Stu. Let's blame it on Scott.
No, we're not blaming nothing on Scott. No, we're going to blame everything today on Sherman.
Oh man, but he's
if anything happens today, it's on Sherman because he is not here to defend himself, and we will exploit every vulnerability we can.
You know he's cracking up laughing, don't you?
Either that or he's cursing us out. One of the two.
Oh, what those two knuckleheads doing?
Yeah. You got Eddie Lugo, yo, Cheddar.
Yo. Eddie. Oh,
So
man.
what's going on with you, Rick?
Crowd, man. We got some good things to talk about and stir things up. Talk a little treason.
I got a few. I got one that could be controversial, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I normally don't get into this kind of a subject, like in YouTube, but I'm gonna do it today.
Oh, roll it out there, then, man.
It's not gonna make anybody mad. I don't think. Let me get my notes.
I kind of stirred it up enough this week myself anyway, talking about that Carnival third quarter results and some other things.
I've got 2 on Carnival, and I've got 1 on the government.
Okay.
But it has to do with cruising and that sort of thing. Nothing really bad, but, you know.
Right.
So, oh, look, there's Sherman in the chat. Hey, Sherman's here with CNS Travel.
He sure is. Yep. We'll be waiting for you, Sherman. We'll be waiting for you. Oh,
right, Chris?
man.
Yeah, right. So how goes everything down in Galveston, my friend?
It's beautiful weather. I think the terminal down there for the MSC Terminal 16 is just about ready. Now I do know that they're coming across the Atlantic, the last 2 pieces of the gangway system, the pieces that come out to the ship. They'll be here any day now. I'm sure those hurricanes kind of caused them to go make a big pass around to get around them. But that's coming, man.
I have some friends of mine that are from right outside of Dallas, Midlothian, Texas. They're on the Seascape.
Yeah, I know right where it is.
The first sailing, they're on the Seascape.
That's cool. Hey, I know a lot of people.
I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna hook you up with a buddy of mine, Rick. Man, you know. Yep.
I know a lot of people going to be on Seascape, man. A lot of people. So it's going to be a good time, man. Good time. But sure. everything's been. I'm just waiting to see what this Royal Caribbean schedule going to look like when they roll it out in November. And of course, the one of them is I'm really keyed on is I'm going to be on Seascape when they roll it out November 10th. For some reason or other, when they showed the calendar, Royal Caribbean does this, they kind of break up in segments, you know. 7-day Caribbean 1 week, and then for some reason they did a 7-day Caribbean release the 3rd of November, but then you look at the schedule and down there it says New England and California, then it says Texas. Now they have never said Texas before, so I'm wondering.
That's because you're getting a damn icon ship. What is it, Michael Bailey? He was like,
I wonder that's what they're doing.
I mean, come on, dude, just say it. You know,
I kind of wonder if they're doing it because they want to really give that Texas cruiser guy a hard time, or it's supposed to be destinations. Now, is Texas a destination they're talking about, or is that
Sherman is losing his mind over there in the chat, man. I'm cursing and laughing. Funny. That's funny.
It is funny. It is funny. But he's not here to control us, man. He can't throttle us back.
No. The adult is not here to control us.
Right. So the insane asylum inmates get to run with this baby.
That's it. The zoo is loose.
There you go.
Okay, so look, I got one, and I want to get it out the way because
get out here, man. Let's talk about it.
I don't know if anybody has been paying attention. I'm not. Well, I'm just gonna. Okay, it's the government shutdown.
Yeah.
Okay, If they don't reach an agreement by 12:01 a.m. today on October 1st, the government would shut down.
Yeah.
Central Security and port employees will continue to work, which means U.S. cruise ports will remain open and operational. However, there's a possibility of delays within airports, cruise ports, as well as transport services during this time. The afternoon on Tuesday, September 30th, members of Congress, they stayed at an impasse, and they're trying to figure out how to fund the U.S. government.
Right.
The agreement cannot be reached by midnight. A government shutdown will go into effect on Wednesday, October 1st at 12:01 a.m. This looming I'm reading off my little thing here. Should this looming shutdown come to pass, most federal agencies would pause non-essential work for thousands of government employees, will be placed on furlough or required to work essential roles without pay. Now, I read further, and the cruise, that's for the federal employees at the cruise ports. The employees of the cruise lines will be at work.
Right.
They will be there. But that's just for federal stuff, in case anybody was wondering. I don't know if anybody caught that. And a federal shutdown affects me as well, because if it's longer than a month, then I don't get my retirement check from the VA. You know, yeah, old Dave's got Uncle Dave got a little stake in this, you know. So yeah, it happened. I'm sorry.
Happened last
night. Already. It happened.
It happened 12:01 last night.
But according to the Hive, it's not going to affect the cruise ports because it's all essential personnel. No. And with the cruise port being like a main way into the U.S., you know, to and from U.S., the cruise ports, none of the cruise ports and cargo ports will not shut down. Those are essential people to get goods and services in and out of the country. So they will not shut down. So hopefully cruising will not be affected by it. Yeah.
Hello, Calamity Jane, Attila.
They had references in there to other presidents and vice presidents. And I'm like, I'm not going through all of that. I'm not going through all of that because I'm not going to give my opinion, but the government ain't good to us. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
None of it. But anyway.
Hello, JD Ranch. Welcome tonight.
Yes, JB. They will be back paid. They will be back paid.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to last forever. It can't last forever.
Right.
So,
let's see here. This thing here is not giving the chat. Oh, you know what? I got on CNS. Okay. Yeah, that's sad. It's really a sad situation.
It's. And, I mean, I don't on YouTube and in a bar atmosphere. I don't get into politics and religion. That's two things I swore I would never do. And when I saw this, I'm like, I don't know how many people read this kind of stuff. So I'm going to put it out there, and it's not against one administration or the other, because it's happened multiple times since I was a kid about two groups of idiots not agreeing on something, and then the government shuts down. So it's not the first time it's happened. It's not going to be the last. But cruising,
hopefully it'll get resolved quickly and get these.
Oh, it needs to
back to work and taking care of their families and stuff. Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
I want to talk about all of us, and I'm sure all the folks we have here tonight, we all have our passports and stuff. But this young lady went to board a ship and I think it's one of the Norwegian ships. And she got there.
Watch it now.
And,
I'm going. Hey, watch it now. I'm going on Norwegian in October of next year.
She showed. They said
coming to your town. You better watch yourself.
She had one of those driver's licenses that they had the endorsements and all that, and they wouldn't let. They said she had to have a passport. I'm finding out later that that was a mistake by the check-in agents there, but that's something to think about. I real ID. That's right. That's what it's called, real ID.
Yeah, real ID.
Yeah, but I tell you what, just get a passport. I mean, take it from me, folks. Just get a passport, and that we don't have to worry about all that stuff.
I got my driver's license renewed, and it's good for like 6 years.
Right.
And it was right before that real ID went into effect. And I'm like, I'm not paying to get another damn. No, I carry my passport with me.
Yeah. Hey, Scrow's Nest, welcome tonight.
Randy.
Texas started doing that real ID about like 10 years ago. So everybody in state of Texas has a real ID driver's license now. I mean, Texas did that years ago.
I mean, I'm going to get one when my driver's license comes up for renewal, but I'm not going to go spend the money. No, sorry.
Yeah. I tell you what, years ago, I'm already on my second time around, my second 10 years on my passport. And it's such a peace of mind to get that passport done. I know when I walk up.
I'm on my third one.
When I walk up to that cruise terminal, I know I'm going to get on board with it because I have that passport in my pocket. And look, I know we've already talked about this on High Sea Cruising live show on the previous hour, and about me living so close to the port. I know if I accidentally leave it at home, I'm only 25 minutes from home, so home and get it. But
you can have it couriered over to you.
I'm such a
and Michelle is
about it.
on a Carnival. Michelle B is on a Carnival Sunshine rerouted to Canada instead of Bahamas because of that damn hurricane.
Right.
I saw that today. Too. There's more than one because of the length of the trip to get down to the Bahamas.
They're still getting people whine and cry because, well, you didn't take me to this port. We've been planning to go to this port here and all that. I said, well, there's a hurricane there. Well, y'all didn't take me to that port. I said, dang, people, roll with it. They want their money back and everything. I said, it's not going to happen, folks.
Well, I travel, Attila said, passport is best. Make sure you keep it up to date and only expire 6 months at the end of your next. With them being good for 10 years, I mean, I understand people get complacent, but I have the passport and the passport card. Right. So the card's in my wallet all the time. The passport, I still take it with me, even with the passport card.
Right.
But, yeah. Traveling without a passport is asking for trouble, but you have to be moved to hospital. Exactly. Right. Everybody's like, oh, I'm just cruising my birth certificate and driver's license. I said, fine, we'll go to Mexico. You fall down and break your damn ankle because I'm not carrying you back to the ship. You go to the hospital. You miss the ship. How are you getting home? You're not getting home. You got
to go to the U.S. consulate then to get a visa and all to get back home or temporary
just to get back home. And, it ain't free.
I know, and they don't think about that.
They shut the government down because they couldn't agree. You think they worried about you getting back to the States?
Oh, heck no.
Paying some money?
I bought my travel insurance starting November 1st.
I got mine.
For MSC Seascape. But when I went online with Allianz. Now, I'll tell everybody up front, my wife has stock in Allianz. We got talked to that quite a few years ago by the financial advisor, but that's a good travel insurance program. And I went online this time instead of having my travel agent do it, and I picked out my own plan, which is the middle plan, which covers everything could happen to you.
I got the highest one for non-business owners because the one above me is business. where it covers equipment and all that kind of. Well, I don't have any.
Right. That's right.
It's like $279 a year or $289 a year, and it covers $150,000 of medical, transportation, home, all it. Dude, it covers if you get a rental car and get in an accident, it covers it. If your rental car gets stolen, it covers it. I'm like, if you're under $300 a year, dude, it's a no-brainer.
I got Allianz. I got myself and Donna covered for $480, and it covers the whole year. I got 3 cruises. I looked at it. If I did per cruise, I could have gone paid for 2 cruises with that, but I got a 3rd cruise coming that I'm going to wind up not having to pay for that. So I covered. I feel like I got free insurance coverage on my future cruises.
Right. Did you look?
And I'm looking at doing another cruise later on in the year before the policy runs out. So I possibly could have 4 cruises on the cost of 2 cruises. You know.
All right, Sherman. Have a good evening, my brother. We'll see you next week. Be safe out there.
Yeah. Hey, check back around.
We're going to be on here at 9:30 tonight. Yeah, we're going to
hit that end button.
We're going to pull a 12-hour. We're going to pull a 12-hour shift up in this bad boy.
Yeah.
But like, did you look at what that tier covers, dude? They covered. It's ridiculous. Man. It's like $600.
I showed that to my wife. I said, "Look at this policy." I said, "Man,
you can't." I couldn't pass it up. No. I couldn't pass it up, so I got it.
So
I mean, I have to go back and look, but I remember sticking out in my head is if I rent a car, the insurance covers that car rental, and it covers that car rental if I get in an accident or if the car gets stolen. I'm like, who in the hell is going to steal a rent-a-wreck, rental car, and then $600 for lost luggage? I can put all my clothes I own. I can sell all the clothes I own, and it don't come up to $600.
Yeah, Nelly, I've heard about that USAA.
Yeah,
Nelly says he uses USAA travel. He said it's pretty good.
I have USAA Bank, but their auto insurance is insane.
Is it?
I mean, for being single through USAA, it was like $300 and something a month. No tickets, no accidents, no nothing. I'm like, and I'm driving a 25-year-old pickup truck. You kiss Bobo. I'm gonna tell you that right now. No, thank you.
I'm shocked. Allstate dropped me all the way down to $125 a month now on my 2018 Ford truck. So I'm happy with that. So.
Oh yeah. What else you got, Rick? Well, come on, we got to throw some. Hey, come here to just listen to this George Act.
Yeah, that Royal Caribbean calendar has kind of got me all stirred up. But you did see about Carnival. They're doing fairly well financially.
They're doing very well.
Yeah, they're setting records
despite all the naysayers. I mean, hey, good for them.
Well, yeah.
I'm not going to get in. I'm not going to get into the rewards program, but all I'm going to say is, I took my spending on the last 3 cruises, and I just made platinum. I took my spending on the last 3 cruises and averaged it out, and then I put it at 3 cruises a year, and I have absolutely no problem holding platinum.
Right.
So I'm just going to keep doing like I normally do, and I'm good. And when I cruise with Chris and Liz, oh my God, that's a video for another time, cruising with those 2. Love them to death. I had a blast with Carnival Cruise Addicts. But we talked about the benefits of the diamond and the platinum and what they're taking away, and but it's damn near the same thing. So I'm good.
Well, there was a rumor going around that Royal Caribbean was going to mess with theirs, but
no,
I didn't.
Michael Bailey, you better go check. You better go check what Mike was his name. Michael Bailey.
Michael
You better
Bailey.
go check
He,
with
he
him.
said no. Heck no.
He said no. Nope.
Nope. And I believe him on that. I do. It's a good plan program, and I think we're all happy with it. And see, Royal Caribbean charges more for their fares than Carnival does, and so they can afford to do it this way, you know. And
Well, yeah.
that's part of the problem that Carnival has is, you know, they don't charge real high fares for their cruisers, and so they can't really give a whole lot of stuff in with their.
Right.
I mean, I like to see them straight clean it up. I thought they was going to come in something fairly close to Royal Caribbean and stuff, but they kind of didn't. And I feel for Coach. You know, you've ever seen Coach, man?
Yeah, I watch Coach.
The poor guy. I mean, he's fighting it, and you got to hand it to Coach. He rolled his sleeves up and he says he's going to take Carnival to task.
But I mean, I don't. It's a business. I mean, with
Yep.
you know,
Well, that's exactly what it is.
It hurt everybody, and you know what? If you're not, and to be honest with you, and not to beat on a dead horse, but if you're not happy with it, then go somewhere else.
Right.
Fair enough. And a good friend of mine that it said, who is not in here because he's probably on a cruise or doing something extracurricular.
Mm-hmm.
What do you cruise for? Do you cruise for the
Status,
benefits, or do you
yeah.
cruise? Yeah, do you cruise for the status, or do you cruise for the ports and the ship? Fair enough.
I cruise for the ship. I quit cruising. Except there's some ports I like to go to, but
see, that's the thing. It just depends.
I cruise for the ship now. And
for me, it just depends. If I go look up a cruise, okay, I want to go in this month, right? And I'll either find a ship I want to go on and not care about the ports, or I'll find ports I want to go to and not give a damn about the ship.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, I could say all that stuff about the status and loyalty level, but as full disclosure, I am Diamond Plus Royal Caribbean. And that means I get 5 free drinks a day, several days of free Wi-Fi.
Well, that's all right. You can do that because I got my October 31st, 2026 booze cruise on NCL, and I'm the bottom tier. So how about that?
Yep. Well, I'm going on my 3rd Carnival in January, and I'm not even thinking about status or anything like that. It'd be nice if I could do the drinks like I do Royal Caribbean, you know, but you know, we'll be fine. I'm going on as a gambler. Carnival has me down as a gambler, so I do get some benefit for that. I mean, it's nice, you know, to get the reduced fares and some other things. You know, free. I get drinks down in the casino and all. So
everybody gets drinks in the casino on Carnival.
Everybody gets drinks in the casino.
If you cruise Carnival one time and spent $20 in the casino, you got free drinks in the casino.
There you go. There you go. Yep.
So, speaking
I've been
of Carnival,
since '88, so I've been a lot to many of the places, islands and stuff, multiple times. You know, so
88, dude. You've been cruising since I was 17. Did they have ships back? How did y'all get to the ship?
Yes, they did. We had cars and ships.
You ride, you know, out there just whipping on that horse. Who fed the horse while you were gone?
I've been asked that question already.
You know. Well,
they had engines, not sails.
The Carnival Venecia.
Yeah.
Will be in Port Miami in May of 2027. They're moving it to Miami. The Venecia. We're going to be on 6 and 8 day Eastern, Western, and Southern Caribbean cruises from Miami. Cruise line opened 2028. Bookings for Carnival Venecia 2027, 2028, along with Carnival Magic, also based in Port Miami, and the Carnival Vista, which home ports at Port Canaveral. Carnival Venecia one of Carnival Cruise Line's fun Italian-style ships has spent summers based in New York.
That'll be a good
Joined the
cruise.
fleet in 2023, but that will change in 2027 when the vessel
Yeah.
deploys to Port Miami. So
That'll be a
that's
good
cool.
cruise, man.
That's
Yeah.
cool, yeah.
So,
They also opened sales on 2027, 2028 sailings on the Carnival Magic, the Carnival Vista, which are home ported year-round at Port Miami, Port Canaveral, respectively. So, yeah, they're moving ships around.
yes, they are.
And we're getting here in the port of New Orleans, we are getting the big girl back, the Carnival Dream. In 2027. My
And you're also
favorite ship I've ever been on.
Yeah, they're also getting the Mariner. So Mariner's a good ship.
The Mariner of the Seas is coming here.
Yes. Mariner of
Well,
the
they
Seas
just took the breakaway, and we just got the getaway like not even a year ago, I think. It might be 2.
Yeah. Mariner of the Seas is leaving Galveston and headed to New Orleans next year.
Right on.
So you're gonna get a good ship. So,
well, see, that's the thing with New Orleans is the river's not wide enough or deep enough, and the turns are too tight for anything bigger than a Dream class ship. For as far as Carnival, like a Dream class, and I'm sure the Mariner, the Breakaway, the Getaway, they're close in size, maybe a little smaller, but they can't have big. We'll never get like an XL class ship here or like an Oasis class ship. We'll never get any of that here. It's too big.
Yeah, too big.
They're just too big because the way they park on the Riverwalk at the port of New Orleans, they nose up where the port's at. It's at the Greater New Orleans Bridge that crosses the river, and they can't get under it. I don't care how much water you put in ballast tanks; they're not getting under it. And to get them out, they have to. We call it topping out, where they have to shove the nose out in their current, where the current will help them turn it around.
Right, move. Yeah, turn around.
Those bigger ships will run aground on the other side.
Yeah.
You know, anything over 1,000 feet, 1,100 feet is not going to make it.
Right.
And the weight, you know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Robert, point taken. Yeah, I've always said that. Royal Caribbean does have a higher rate on their cruises and all that, and there's reason for that, and for them to give us.
I get with Robert. Yeah.
I agree with that statement. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really free. Correct. Like I was at Celebration Key, and to be totally honest, the prices weren't bad.
Right.
I got let's say you go to Costa Maya. You get off the ship, you go get a beer. It's $6. It's $6 for a 12-ounce can of beer or a 12-ounce bottle of beer.
Right.
At Celebration Key, I got 6 beers for $35. So I got them for $5 a beer. I mean, it's not really that bad. I think we had some quesadillas that I mean, you look at the menu and it's not bad at all. I mean, they can complain about price. And I'm not saying it because I've only been on Carnival, but I've only been on Carnival, so I don't know any of these other private resorts. But it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, you're going to get one chicken wing for $18. You know, it wasn't like that. You know what I mean? But they had, I mean, it was raining and we didn't do the free thing. We didn't go get the street eats or whatever they call it. We used the you know, like your room card for the 25% discount on anything that wasn't included. And I thought it was all right. I mean, you know, so
Yep.
Well, all right, Nelly, I'm gonna tell you, in the end, the drink packages should work on private islands, destinations, whatever you want to call it. But if the drink package works there, it's on Carnival. It will cost against your drink package on the ship. I'm not sure about NCL. I'm not sure about MSC. I'm not sure about Royal. I don't know how they work because I've never been on them. But if I were to use my Sail and Sign card with Carnival to get a drink at Celebration Key, it would go against my drink package on the ship, which I hit my limit on the day we were at Celebration Key, so I kind of wish those 6 went against it so they would cut me off and I could go to bed. But but it's really not that to me. Now I'm not made of money, and I don't have a big bank account and all of that. I pay as I go type of thing, and but I didn't find it that bad. I'd be totally honest with you. Now, if it wasn't raining, and we had 2 ships in port. One had 2,300 people, one had 2,500 people, I think. So it was under 5,000 people in 67 acres. Dude, the place looked like a ghost town, right?
Right.
I mean, I will go back. 1, I'm going to go back when it's good weather. 2, I'm going to go back before they finish that second dock that holds 2 XL class ships, because I'm not going there with 20,000 people, But yeah, I didn't find the prices of the food or the drinks. I mean, it's $6 a beer, but if you get a bucket, which really isn't a bucket, it's a box. I got it in it's a metal box. It's a metal box that they keep in the freezer. They put the beers in it and they cover that with ice, and they bring it out to your table with a handle. And when they drop it, they take the handle with them. So now I'm going to freeze my fingers off moving this thing around. I'm like, hey, leave the handle. Leave the handle.
Leave the handle. But, yeah. That's funny.
So I don't mind it. It was great. So I had a good time. I got the room tour video out. I got the Key West video out, which is great. If you haven't watched it, just go watch.
I've seen your stuff.
Carnival Cruise Addict
videos yet.
Carnival Cruise Addict, Chris and Liz.
Yep.
We're in Key West, and Liz hijacks my DJ Osmo, and she starts filming, and it's funny. It's funny. And I have a love-hate relationship with editing the Celebration Key video. I love editing, but I hate editing this one because it's just not agreeing with me. It's not doing what I want it to do, Rick. It won't do it the way I want it to do. So I have arguments with it, and I put it in timeout yesterday. So I'm going to go see it tomorrow and see if it's going to act right, and then I'll finish it.
I watched the videos that Chris and Liz put out, and I'm a member, so I watched the member.
Oh,
video.
You saw the members only? Yeah,
sure. I was trying to lead up to that in a professional manner, but
yeah, we were very professional.
I put on the comments, poor Liz. Poor Liz had to put up with you guys.
I'm going to tell you something. Everybody's like, oh, my God, that was so funny. That was great. And I'm like, if you think that was funny, you should have been there.
Yeah.
You should. I literally had to leave so they could finish filming. I literally had to leave. But for the bonus content, when Chris loses his shit, I was there for that. I was there for that.
I know.
I'm dying. I'm looking the other way. I'm looking like towards the door, trying not to laugh. And we just couldn't keep it together. I said, look, I got to go so y'all can finish this.
I was speechless, man.
Dude, we had fun.
Oh,
we had
man.
fun. Go check out the Key West video I put out there. It's a
I'll
lot of
do
music
that.
and walking and stuff, but
Right.
I got a lot of footage of us at the bar. Oh man, I can't wait to cruise with them again.
Right.
I cannot
man.
wait to cruise. And I don't want to tell you something. I don't know if anybody in the chat has ever met Chris and Liz from Colonel Cruise Addicts, but if you get the chance and happen to be on the same ship, you have to cruise with these people.
Yeah.
These are two of the nicest, funniest, greatest people I've ever met in my life.
Right.
Honestly. If Chris called me, okay, it's 7:45 here where I'm at. It's 8:45 there. If they call me tomorrow and said, Dave, we have a cruise leaving on Thursday. We need you in Miami. I'm getting on a plane. I don't care what it costs. I'm getting on a plane. I don't care how many credit cards I got to max out. I'm getting on a plane. They are the absolute shit. They are incredibly awesome. Incredible.
Right.
And
wow,
like with that, Rick, that's just like when I meet you. Like when I'm on camera with them so much and we talking in the chat. And when I got on the ship, they're like, okay, we're on the Lido by the stage. And I walked up and walked through the doors. It's like one of my favorite things. I walked through the doors. I see Chris stick his head out from behind the stage, and he sees me, and I got this big old grin on my face. And he's like, there he is. And it was just like meeting my best friends, man. It was awesome. It was awesome. Cool. That's just like when I come to Galveston. When I come to Galveston and we do the restaurant bars, it's not going to be like, hi, I'm Dave. It's going to be like, Rick, you know.
They got that right. Yep. It's not, won't be no first time meeting. It'll be like
it's not going to be. It's not going to be like meeting a stranger. Like when I met Greg and Michelle, Cruise Life TV. Greg picked me up from the airport. And he pulled up. He's like, hey, Dave. And I'm like, what's up, Greg? He's like, throw your shit in the car. So I threw it in the back of his truck and jumped in. And we just started like we've been friends for 20 years, you know?
Yep.
All right, my rant's over.
I'm watching the feed over here. And they say Linda Montemayor and Robert and all, they're talking about Allure. Allure is one of my favorite ships. And I have Allure booked next April for my birthday cruise, April the 12th. And I'm really looking forward to that. Allure's been amped. So I'm really, I'm reading what they're saying over about the Allure and being on Allure and all the meeting on there. But yeah, Chris and Liz, they're special people, man.
Dude, you don't even know. Look at Zach.
Yeah.
Zach Webster. Zach done rolled in here.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
The nerd herd. The nerd herd has infiltrated us. Welcome.
Oh my God, no way. There's Mr. Zach. He's wore out to making these young minds intelligent.
Wait a minute. I just saw a video of him today. He was on a ship. Or was that?
That's just released today. He worked today. He said this morning.
All right. It was just released today. I thought he was. I don't know. I'm confused.
Oh well. But yeah. And Carnival's saying that they have half the bookings already booked up in 2026, and they already started to have bookings roll in 2027. So people are not all that worried about their loyalty program.
No, I don't think they're going to have as much problem. I mean, it depends, but the way I figured out with like my finances and the way I cruise, right, I can hang on to what I have with no problem. So, right. I mean, and to be honest with you, I love Carnival and I love everybody that I cruise with, because I tell my kids, they're like, who you cruising with? I said, well, I'm going to go with 4,000 of my best friends. They're like, you don't know all those people. I said, but when I get off that ship, I will. You know what I mean?
Go.
And I'm like, you know what? If you get pissed off about it and all up in your feelings, leave. Go ahead and go somewhere else. It doesn't get off my back because I'm going to keep doing me and doing what I like to do. Now, granted, getting older, I'm not so much into the partying aspect of it. So that's I'm going to see with this Norwegian. I'm on the Norwegian Viva. I want to see what that's about. And I said I'm not in so much of the partying aspect, but now I'm on a Viva, and this hooker got a golf cart racetrack on it.
Yep.
So now I'm going from a non-partier to a 15-year-old kid with a go-kart on a ship. You know?
Zach. Nelly, please give me a big wave, man, on your Galveston Friday. I'm going to be over near the UTMB area. But, university, the school area. But, Zach, he said Uncle Dave's secret, he stays pissed off.
Stays pissed off. No, I don't stay pissed off. Zach, I can't wait to cruise with you, my friend.
There you go.
I cannot wait to cruise with Zach. Because if I'm not mistaken, they're going on the Unhinged, I think.
Zach, Vicky for sure will not be calling him wholesome after that.
Well, no, he will be. He will be wholesome the entire time until the lovely Jess goes to bed and he comes out of that cabin. Then there will be no more wholesome. Unless, of course, she handcuffs him to the room, to the bathroom door in the room, or the towel rack in the bathroom. That's the only way. But yeah.
Yep. It's all you're right, Big Stu. Exactly. I'm not looking for any kind of loyalty status of Carnival when I go for sale on Jubilee in January. I just don't care for that. You know, I have my loyalty with Royal Caribbean, which I get some pretty cool stuff with. That's fine by me. MSC Seascape. Now I did apply my Royal Caribbean status for them, and I got gold. I get a few little perks and all that, but it's fine.
You see, that's what I did. I did a status match, and I just made platinum, and they gave me gold.
Yep, I'm Diamond Plus, and they gave me gold. MSC.
Oh, fair enough, right? I mean,
yeah. Hey, it's something for nothing, you know.
Yeah.
I
mean, I'm not really worried about it, but I'm not going on. I'm not going to be on MSC in 2026.
Yeah. Hey, Anon.
Maybe 2027, but I don't.
How you doing?
Anon 1, 2, 3.
Now, MSC rolled out that they've made adjustments to their menus on the ship, and they're bringing.
So did Carnival. So did Carnival, but go ahead.
They brought in some Texas-inspired menus items to all their menus on Seascape. They had these culinary people from MSC go across Texas, and they came up with some items to put on the menus for the Seascape, and they did their homework, I think. The Tex-Mex inspired breakfast and Ola, the tacos and cantina. Then they have barbecue menu items in the main dining room and buffet. The marketplace is going to have some Texas dishes. They're going to have some. Also, the breakfast area. Yep. They'll have huevos rancheros with refried beans, chicken and waffles of maple hot sauce drizzle, as well as Tex-Mex taco and barbacoa options in the omelet station. You know, barbacoa go real good in omelets, so by the way. So I think they did a good job with that. For lunch and dinner, they're going to have like Texas style prime rib, barbecue baked beans, Cajun spiced pork loin, dirty rice, garlic green beans, herb rubbed slow roasted turkey, roasted corn and poblano peppers. I like poblano peppers. Buttermilk mashed potatoes, and believe it or not, collard greens. They're gonna have collard greens.
Hell yeah.
I mean, they went all out on this, man. They even have, hey, they study Texas. They know we're more into the briskets than anything else in barbecue, and they got some Texas smoked beef brisket with jalapeno barbecue sauce. How you like that?
I'll take 3 gallons, please.
Buttermilk tart and a
Carnival.
Now, I'm not sure
Carnival
about
Carnival redid like the buffet
Yep.
style stuff to cater more to families that are like on the go, like with the kids. Instead of having, I mean, they have like a section. They're implementing a section that's more catered to kids. You know, hot dogs, hamburgers, corn dogs,
Right.
that sort of French fries. Instead of having to choose different things, the kids want to get in there, eat, and get out, and like I wish a lot of adults would do, but get in there, eat, and get out, and go back with their friends and all of that. So they're doing stuff that's more common to the kids, that the same kind of stuff they have at home, chicken nuggets, all that kind of stuff. They've implemented that on 4 ships, and they're working on doing it fleet-wide, and it's getting a good response, because if you want to go to the buffet, let's say for lunch, and you want to have to sit down, and the kids are like, I want to go back to camp or to the water slides or whatever, you get them the stuff that they're used to, the same stuff you get them at home, and they eat, they got food in them, and then they're gone.
There you go.
And so they're good. So yeah, Carnival revamped the buffet. I think it's only for lunch, but you can still go have a family lunch. But
That's funny, Chris. It's funny, Chris. But they're gonna make a vegan blackberry cobbler. Now, cobbler is a big thing in Texas, especially like peach or dewberry. Now, dewberries of those wild berries that we have, pastures and stuff like that. I don't know how many buckets of dewberries I've picked in my life, and have made some good cobbler with that. But they're gonna have cobbler, and then breakfast. They're gonna have chilaquiles, breakfast burritos, and huevos rancheros in the Hola Taco Cantina. Now the butcher's cut's going to be open for breakfast too. That's that steakhouse, and they'll have steak and eggs, Western omelets, and some kind of smoothie bowl. But they're doing it right, man. Oh, they're going to have some Texas style drinks too. I saw this and I said, ooh, spicy Mexican margaritas. I like that.
Spicy Mexican margaritas.
Spicy Mexican
I don't know if I'm a margarita guy or not. I haven't had one in years. So
I drink them all the time here. I do. And I like it with jalapenos.
It's a take it or leave it kind of a thing.
Yeah. I like it. I like a jalapeno margarita the best. And they have a backyard punch as well. And they're going to have Texas beers and souvenir boot cups. I don't know what about that. I'm kind of worried about that one.
I will tell you this. Okay. So this last cruise I went on out of Tampa. So everybody knows I just made platinum, right? And we went to the platinum and diamond, whatever the hell they call it.
Right.
I will not be doing that again. Because where Chris and Liz and I were, the waiter came out of a door 20 feet from us.
Right.
And as he passed by, he just set drinks and kept going. Within 20 minutes, I had 4 rum punches sitting in front of me. Now, don't get it twisted. I drank all of them,
Yep.
but old Dave was ready for something to eat after that.
Right.
And I'm like, no, you ain't getting me tanked up, brother. You know, but it didn't cost anything. It didn't go against the drink package or nothing. But they just kept coming and said, "What do you want? What do you want? Oh, rum punch. Okay, boom, boom. I had rum punch. The ice was already melted in it. You know, I'm like, yeah, not doing that anymore. It was fun. Don't get me wrong.
I don't know. This is something I'm going to be getting into. They're going to have some tasting going on Seascape, and one of them is called the MSC Bourbon and Bacon Experience.
I want it. I'll take it.
Pairing the smoky flavors of bacon with curated bourbon selections.
Yes, indeed. Have you ever had bourbon and bacon?
No.
Have you ever had that?
No, I've had Bloody Marys with bacon in it. No, I've had Bloody Marys with bacon.
Totally different. I went to, and let me know in the chat if anybody knows where this place is. I went up to Pigeon Forge, and when you come down there, I had a little cabin up there on the mountain.
Right.
Well, I guess it's on the mountain. You come down the mountain where you come like actually into Pigeon Forge. There was a little place down there that had bourbon and bacon, and it was like bourbon, you know, in like a rocks glass.
Right.
And the pieces of bacon were this long, and they were folded in half. And there was 3 pieces of bacon folded in half in there. Dude, if anybody has been there, put the name of that place in the chat, because I swear I want to go back there again. I'm just going to go back to Pigeon Forge, I'm going to get the same damn cabin, and I'm going to walk down there.
Yep.
That
really caught my attention on that report.
The salt with the pork, it's just Rick, if you have bourbon and bacon, you will never have, like when you drinking your was it Buffalo Trace, you're gonna cook a pound of bacon before you start drinking it. Or you will. I'm telling you.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
It's just something with the salt and the pork fat, and I mean, come on. How can you go wrong, man? It's bourbon and bacon, for God's sake.
Right.
You know?
I ran out of Buffalo Trace. All I have is Jameson Irish whiskey and Crown Royal Black.
You don't want to do bacon with those.
No. But I really got into Buffalo Trace drinking in old fashions, and then I started drinking it straight. But I do both ways, man. Old fashioned, I just love those old fashions. But
I got a friend of mine at the bar. He drinks Jameson Orange.
This Jameson.
What the hell is Jameson Orange? What is that?
Oh, this Irish whiskey. It's Irish.
No, I know what Jameson is, but he drinks Jameson Orange.
Oh, I do not know.
I just don't associate Irish whiskey with oranges.
Right.
Now, if you would be like, okay, I'm drinking Jameson potato, okay, I get it. Irish potatoes. All right, cool. I'm down. But Jameson Orange.
Yeah.
Dave, you should try it.
That salted caramel. Yeah.
Oh, salted caramel now. Yeah.
But yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
Nelly, I got a 50 Seagram 7s at my house. Just saying. Swing on by. We can hang out on the porch in the back.
I've had some Seagrams not too long ago, Nelly. I just got in Wild Hair and I saw it on the shelf at the liquor store. The guy knows me real well there. And he said, you like that? And so I took it home, and it wasn't bad. It's more of a Canadian style, but it's pretty good. Ooh, for Canadian.
Canadian, Irish, American, who cares? Bourbon and
I
whiskey
drink Texas. Yeah, I drink Texas whiskey a lot. Texas got multiple brands of the whiskey here, and it's got a little more of an edge on it, but it sure is good. I like it. So,
Wow, Rick, we made it to a whole hour.
yes, sir. Sure did. You know, I don't know why Carnival, I hate to go back to that subject, but on the loyalty, why doesn't Carnival do a match throughout their corporation? Oral Kibben does it.
That's something totally different from the loyalty that fiasco that's going on. They don't match through their own companies,
Right.
their own like Carnival and Princess or whoever else they own. I don't get that either. You would think
Right.
within the company, Denise. You would think within under the parent company,
right,
you would have the same through every sub company, I guess you would call it.
right.
I don't know why. I think
the reason I brought that up, NCL, and decided to do it within their corporation, NCL
Yes.
line, Oceana, and Regent 7 Seas. They all share their loyalty status now.
I think Royal does it too, don't they?
Oh yeah, Royal's the first one that did it. Yeah.
I don't get why. Because all right, I mean, if you've been okay. We'll go back to this, and I'm not going to talk about the loyalty or reward status. But let's say you've been cruising Carnival, and everybody knows Carnival is the party cruise. So now you're getting up in age. You're like, you know what? I want to stay with Carnival, but I want to go to one of their slower brands, Right. And then when you go and you're starting all over from the bottom after you've been with the mainstream brand for let's say you've been with the mainstream brand for 15 or 20 years and you're just not with that party crowd, you want to take it down a notch.
Right.
I think you should have the same status no matter how much you spend or how many days or whatever the hell. But if you are diamond, platinum, gold, red, whatever, and you decide, well, that Carnival is I put some time in, it's really not for me. I want to step it down a notch and go to the next one, the slower pace. I want to kind of chill out. You should be matched, you would think.
Right.
I
agree.
All the money's going to the same damn place.
Same place.
See, that's one thing I don't get. Is
what's Uncle Dave channel? You guys are talking about, my top sipping.
I don't even know how to put my channel. Do we have any moderators in here? It doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to put my channel in here. What is CNS? What is it? Hashtag CNS?
I made Vicky my moderator, but I don't know if it works on this or not.
I don't know if it works. I'm gonna put hashtag CNS in there and see if it does it.
Right.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Denise, I'll do that. Denise, tomorrow you'll hear from me.
Sherman, where you at? I don't know what Sherman's tag is to post it in here.
Yeah. But the Whistle Pig, guys, if you ever get a chance to drink some Whistle Pig, and you don't have, I drink the 6-year bourbon from Whistle Pig, and it is really smooth and it's really good. That's my top favorite, Whistle Pig.
Oh, Vicky's a mod. Vicky, if you can, please, would you post my link in here for Nelly? Please.
See the tool, the wrench.
Yes, you got that wrench.
She's my fixer.
Mechanic.
Yeah, she's my fixer.
I guess I got to add more. I got to add some more mods. I got a bunch of them, but nobody's here tonight. Actually, I think I have. See.
One time I was up to 19.
Matter of fact, I am here, so I am gonna pop over here and go. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna do some finagling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make some stuff happen up in here. How do I do
Hey,
this?
Cruise Combo. We're still talking, so you're not too late. We're talking trash, but we're okay. So I had to check, make sure my microphone transmitter was still working. Don't want to go through that again.
I forget where to go to add mods to my channel.
There you go.
I told.
She posted it.
Yeah, but I got to figure out how to. How do you add mods to the channel? Where do I do that?
Add who?
It's not analytics. No, I'm in the. I'm in YouTube, but I'm in the.
Yeah.
I did it the other day, but I can't do it now. Community. No. I'm just looking around here. Dashboard. Wow.
It's under settings in the studio. You know, the little gear down at the bottom.
Okay. All right. I got it.
Yeah.
Permissions. No. Oh, community moderation. There we go. But that don't show user management. There we are. There we are. All right. We're going to put that one in there. And we're going to put. Keep talking, Rick.
I was fascinated with listening to what you had to say. RCL Vision of the Seas. Boy, she got rocked. A rogue wave hit that ship. She's on her way from Bermuda to Baltimore. And the videos were pretty. They said nobody got injured or anything, which was phenomenal.
Is that when they hit the? Is that when they hit that rogue wave?
The rogue wave, it rolled that ship to the gave her a pretty heavy list, and she dishes were flying everywhere, man. There were people sliding.
All right, well, I'm back, and just so everybody knows, Denise and Vicky are now mods on my channel, so feel free.
Yeah. Nelly, I agree with you. I agree with you. Oh man, but that was pretty wild. That was wicked. That was, man. At one time, I felt like our ship I was on. I was laying long ways on the couch, and all of a sudden, I can feel the couch kind of tilted a little bit. I said, "Man, there must have been a wave or something that caused us to do that." I forget what ship I was on when that happened. But yeah, that was Vision of the Seas is not a large ship, man. But there's no damage, just dishes busted, you know, when it slid across the deck. But did you hear about the duck scam? Somebody's going around.
Oh yeah, Carnival
finding ducks,
free drink thing.
Yeah, that sucks. You know, that's not cool at all, man.
You know what? That's stupid. That's what that is. Hold on. I'm still here. I got to put this beer in my refrigerator before it gets warm.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that's sad, man. The people doing that, and
that's a troll. That's what that is.
Yeah, and they're messing with the kids who find those ducks and all that. This is not right. These people need to get a life and find something else, some other way to get a jolly than doing that. So I did really piss me off when I heard about that.
I'm
now, Nelly, don't go there.
Now we on a subject like that, I'm gonna tell you something else that pisses me off. those people that rush into the elevator when there's somebody there in a wheelchair or a scooter and that have been waiting for an elevator, and before they can get into the elevator, these people come around them and fill it up.
Right.
Oh, and that swells my ass. I actually
that's not cool.
I got into a verbal altercation with a couple that I was standing there next to a lady in a scooter, and we're waiting on the elevator. And when the elevator opened, before everybody got off, these two ass clowns jumped on the elevator, and we got on. And this lady, I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, we need to go here. We're in a hurry. Well, here it comes. Here it comes, Zach. Hope you're here. Take the goddamn stairs if you're in that fucking big of a rush. And then they only went down 2 decks. They only went down 2 decks. And I'm like, so I got into it. I'm like, really? So some people actually got off so this lady could get on that had been sitting there for 10, 15 minutes waiting to go down.
Right.
And the whole time we're in the elevator, I'm just giving them the damn stink eye. You know, I'm like, boy, if I caught you, well, you know, it's just wrong. You know,
it is wrong. It's wrong.
You're on a cruise ship. You're on vacation. Where are you in a hurry to get to? Where in the hell are you in a hurry to get to?
Exactly.
Oh, our dinner's at 7:15.
Right.
Well, you should have left the damn bar at 7:00 and instead of 7:10. Dumbass. I'm sorry.
Right.
I have no tolerance for that dumb shit. I have no tolerance for ignorance.
Yep, me too. We'd all get on the ship. We're all having a good time, man. That's it. I mean, don't be.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't get on there and get real crappy now. But the Royal Caribbean published its shipbuilding schedule, and Icon 4, or Hero, I keep saying, I meant to say Hero, is coming out 2027. Legend will be rolling there next year, sometime next year. And Icon 5 will be launched and going into service in 2028. And they went ahead and wrote the contracts on Icon 6 and Icon 7. They just don't have the financing set up for them yet, but they do have it under contract.
One of those, 5 or 6 is going to be the Uncle David C.
Now I'm hearing a rumor, and this is from somebody talking to one of the hotel directors, and that hotel director told him that he feels like that it's going to be Legend coming to Galveston eventually after Icon 4 or Hero launched in 2027.
I told you. What did I tell you?
Yep.
I told you the Legend was going to Galveston.
Yes.
I told you
that.
that.
Yeah, you did.
When they first laid the keel of that damn thing.
Yep. They're going to launch that Oasis 7 in 2028 too, the 7th Oasis. But yeah, I'd be okay with that.
You know, I wish more cruise lines. Okay, well, the big cruise lines.
Right.
The 3 big ones. I wish, because like I live right outside of New Orleans. We have a small port. But then you have Tampa, I think Port Canaveral? No. It's Tampa, and there's another port that you can't get those big ships in. I wish they would build smaller new ships, like the Dream size or like the Getaway or the Breakaway. Build a new one and put it in these Mobile, and put it in these smaller ports. Because we want these ships that hold 8,000-10,000 people, that's all fine and dandy for these deep water ports. But what about we just got to take the stuff that's been in service for 20, 25 years, has been revamped 15 times. You know, why can't we get it? Why can't the smaller ports get a new ship? And that's not just Carnival. I'm talking about all cruise lines. You know, why can't we get it? Yeah, I understand bigger is better, more people, more money, and then they're putting them all on these 3 and 4 days, so they got a big turnaround on them. But what about the little ports, man? You know, what about the little guys? Why are they putting the Dream back in New Orleans?
Right.
Oh, I know, because cruising's gotten a hell of a lot more in New Orleans. Okay, thank you. How come we can't have a new ship then?
It will load up.
Make another Dream class ship. You know, something new with all the new pretty shiny crap on it.
Well, Royal Caribbean's building that Discovery class, and I think it's going to be somewhere in the Voyager to Freedom class size, though. I think. I don't think it's going to be like the Vision class size. I think Vision doesn't carry enough passengers to really pay the kind of money or make the kind of money they want to make on each ship sailing, you know. Liberty of the Seas can go to those smaller places like Cayman and Jamaica. Liberty can make that route with the passenger load it has.
Right. Like I'm actually going to be on the Liberty in February, and we're going to Roatan, we're going to Belize, and I think Costa Maya. Out of New Orleans. But I think all the smaller ports, they deserve a new ship. You know, Miami's getting them. Canaveral's getting it. You know, what is it? Miami, Fort Lauderdale. I mean, whatever. Everybody's getting Galveston. Everybody's getting new big ships because it's a deep water port. But what about the little guys? You know, I call it the mom and pop of ports. Right. You know? Yeah, we're not a deep water port, but you know what?
There's a market
for the cruise out of here.
Yeah. There is a market for the smaller ships, so I think so.
I'm going to tell you something. I've cruised on the Sunrise, the old Triumph, ship. I cruised on that, and I like that ship. I've cruised on the Miracle, which is a smaller ship, and I cruised on the Paradise out of Tampa. Miracle is out of Galveston. Tampa, the Paradise was out of Tampa. And they're nice little ships. Max passengers, 2,400. There was no lines, like for Guy's Burger, how when you're on like the Vista or the Glory or the lines for Guy's Burgers around the corner and they're intermixing with the Blue Iguana Cantina lines. There wasn't none of that.
Right.
You know? That's what I hope that they will think about making. I mean, they got rid of what? They got rid of the Ecstasy. That went to the scrapyard. What else went to the scrapyard? The Fantasy, and Fantasy. They got rid of a bunch of smaller ships. Well, why not build new ones and put them back where those were? And then see how it goes. Fantasy, yes, Denise, the Fantasy. You know, put them back where those were, and then now you got new ships, new smaller ships in these ports, and people are like, "Man, we got a new dude." If we got a brand new ship in New Orleans, I would kill myself to book it, just because it's a new ship.
You and a whole bunch of other people, man.
Yeah, just because it's a brand new ship.
Right.
It's not the biggest ship. It's not the smallest, but it's a brand new ship that was made for us. And the same thing with Tampa. If Tampa got a brand new ship the size of the Paradise, I would book it just because it was brand new and Tampa deserves it. And same thing with Mobile. They deserve a new ship.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Yeah. Denise mentioned that. Yeah, Mariner is coming to NOLA. Yeah. And Liberty Seas is replacing Mariner in Galveston. Yeah. Yeah, they did send. I forgot they had Prima in New Orleans for a while. Yep, sure do.
Okay, the Prima. I don't think the Prima could make it. Prima's a newer ship, bigger ship, isn't it?
Yeah, but she did go there.
I don't think. Can the Prima make it up the river?
I'm pretty sure she did. I think she's been there.
I guess that's about the same as like the Dream class size of Carnival.
Yeah, it is
about 1,000 feet.
Yeah,
that was about 1,000 feet long.
Right. Definitely. See, somebody's.
But they keep going with these ships that hold 6, 8, 10,000 people. How many of those you're going to put in Miami? You know what I mean? Or how many of those you're going to put in Miami? How many are you going to put in Galveston? How many can you put in like Jacksonville, and Port Canaveral? How you going to?
Yeah. Nelly, I forgot that. They did swap her out. That's right. They did swap her out because she was supposed to go to New Orleans, but they swapped her out. Yeah.
Because she can't make it up the river.
Yeah.
Those big ships can't make it.
Well, I remember I was on the Breeze, and we went to New Orleans while we were doing staying away from Galveston because of Hurricane Harvey. We went up the river there and went to New Orleans to the terminal there one day. Then we left from there and went down the river a little bit. We left half the people off. Half the people went home. The rest of us stayed on board the ship. They took us a little ways down the river and anchored. We anchored on the side there along with other tankers and stuff like that.
Oh, you were in yeah.
And then the other two Carnival ships out of Galveston came in and they docked and they spent the next day there New Orleans, and we were still sitting on the river, anchored on the river. Then they left out the next day and we went back up there and spent the whole day in New Orleans. So we were there actually 3 days.
I would have loved to have been on a cruise like that, like out of Galveston, and get like 2 or 3 hours in New Orleans and go catch Anchorage and then come back for a day. I'd be like, Mom, bring me some BLTs and some, make about 3 gallons of red beans and rice. I'll be at the port in the morning, Yeah.
We were at Cozumel for 2 days. We was anchored. We were docked at the Cozumel for 2 days during that cruise. If I ever
cruise out of somewhere and there's a storm and we have to come to New Orleans and have any significant amount of time here, I'm be like, y'all come with me. We're gonna hang out right here. My mama gonna be here, or my cousin, or my buddy gonna be here in about 45 minutes with a shitload of food, and we ain't paying for none.
I tell you, Dave, if I cruise any time close to hurricane season, sail with me because you will have that experience. Because I am a hurricane magnet, man.
Well, I would say this: if you ever cruise,
people say, "Oh, I'm not going to cruise with you."
If you cruise during hurricane season and you get rerouted and show up in New Orleans, call me. Just call me. Dave, we got 8 hours here in New Orleans. Rick, I'm on my way.
Oh man, that was
dude. It is 8:30.
That was an experience. And then I did it again with Hurricane Milton on Harmony. Yeah. I sailed through multiple tropical storms, though. I have sailed through multiple tropical storms. Sure have over my years. Those weren't no big deal sailing through them, though. These cruise ships, they can handle them.
we sailed like on this last one. We left out of Tampa, and there was a storm at the southern end of Florida, and we like just sailed around it. I mean, there was no water, no rain, no nothing. The captain, he just put the hammer down. We picked up some knots, and he just whipped around it, you know. And then we went to Key West. So
we were on Rhapsody once, and we were supposed to go to Cayman, but the tropical storm Arlene was there. So, but the ship still had to go in there to the anchorage area and let off in a medical emergency. And that was kind of hairy for those people. But they had to let them off. And then as soon as the boat left that they took the medical emergency off, we headed back out to open water. I just went to that bar and had another beer. You know, I stood at the rail, watched them do all that. And it was raining and a little windy and all. But, you know, like I said, even Rhapsody can handle tropical storms. It's just whenever they give that bigger blow.
Give me a quick second.
Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty decent sized ship, Chris. Yep. Viva's coming to Galveston, and I am thinking seriously about taking Viva. Now, she has some real interesting extended cruises out of Galveston, like 14 days. Looked real interesting. They gave you a good deal on Breakaway. Yeah, that's one of their older ships, but yeah, I still hear good things about it. Yeah, I know that. I don't know if Robert's still here or not, but I know him and Favor. They like those ships there, Viva, Prima, and Breakaway. I know that they like those ships, and I'm sure Robert's already gone home, gone to bed by now. I know where they live. They live up in Katy, not on the north side of Houston, where I'm on the south side. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Rick, we're at 8:33, my friend.
I think. Yeah. Well, I see an hour and 27 minutes long show, but we started a little late. Yeah.
Probably we're over time. Viva and Prima look good. I'll be on the Viva in October of 26. Oh, they better not start that over here.
Do you have the
I'm just going. I booked it. Do I have the what?
The end video at the top of your page?
No,
in stream.
I don't have any of that.
Okay. I think we both leave. It'll shut down.
Yeah,
I know how to shut it down on my YouTube channel. I'm going to do that on my YouTube.
I'm just gonna hit the Edgic Studio and then do my thing.
Right there, you go. Yeah, folks.
If I send anything to put up, it's gonna go to Sherman. So
yeah.
Breakaway was about $1,500 less than what I was paying for. For two people. Damn. Well, I got on the Viva. I got a solo studio balcony with more at sea, and I booked it like 3 days ago, and it's a year out before it leaves, but it's filling up, and it cost me, being by myself, solo studio cabin with more at sea. It was about $1,700 before. No, it was less than that. Probably about $1,300 before taxes and port fees. But it's all good. I'm happy with it. So I'm just going on there to race go-karts with Eddie Lugo Studios, and the Shermanator, and we're gonna put Eddie against the wall so somebody else can win because he's talking a bunch of smack about winning.
Yeah, I hear
Eddie,
you.
If you're watching this on the replay, crew, you're going down, my friend. All right, y'all. Well, I'm getting out of here.
Yes, sir. Folks, we were so happy y'all attended this.
Yeah.
Listen to old farts talk.
You know, I don't think we need Sherman anymore. Oh, wait.
Yeah. He just gets in the way.
No, he does. He does keep us on track more. But Sherman, we're just kidding. We love you, buddy. Have a good time on your cruise.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy being with your wife on vacation.
Yep.
All right, Rick. I'm headed out. Everybody in the chat.
I'll make sure I had everything lined out over on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Anyway, good night, folks. Y'all have a good one. Y'all keep it safe and book a cruise, man. Good night.
Thank everybody for tuning in. We'll see y'all later.